Hello and welcome to the Mockingbird Show. Today I've come up with a book reading session, which is a session I do per month, and this is for the month of April. And April marks the beginning of new session for most of the preschools and also the formal schools in India. So today I have chosen a chapter that will be very helpful for parents who are sending their children to preschool and also trying to find the best preschool for their child. So here I read one chapter from my book, Decoding Childhood and Empowering Parenthood, which is from part 4, Choosing the Right Preschool, Nurturing Roots for Lifelong Learning. Hey parents, you must be thinking, which is the best preschool for my child? Is it the one next door? Is it the one that looks very beautiful? Is it the one where, my kind of, which fits my budget? Let me tell you and give you and share with you a few tips that would help you find the right preschool for your child. So here we go. Stay connected till the end of the video, and if you have any questions, any doubts, please feel free to get in touch with me. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so, because I can see that there are a lot of views in my videos, but there are less subscriptions. So I would want to see all the followers, all the viewers follow and subscribe to the channel so that we stay connected and we stay updated. Well, let me read out the first part of this chapter. The decision to enroll your toddler in preschool is an important milestone for your child and for you as a parent. While the ideal age to begin preschool is around 24 months, readiness depends on your child's individual, emotional, social, and developmental preparedness. So parents first have a question that at what age should I put my child into the preschool? Here I would like to tell you that it is your choice. It can be 3 years, it can be 2 years. Nowadays most of the parents are preferring to send their child to play class, which starts from about 2 years but can be enrolled by 2.5 years, so that the child is a little prepared to come for the classes when they are 3 years in nursery. So that way it will all depend on how you view this preschool education for your child, and how much your child is prepared to come to a preschool from the house setting. So that kind of a transition preparedness needs to be done. So we need to know the readiness of the child as well. Well, in today's urban settings, there are so many preschools, they are mushrooming everywhere. Now it will depend on what kind of budget you have, what is it that you're looking at, what is the curriculum you want your child to be introduced to. So here you need to look into a few things. So there's also mostly the parents decision to put a child in a preschool which is near the house, which I feel is a fairly good decision, because children are very small, and when they come to the preschools which are closer to the house, they feel more comfortable, and I think it's better. But again, certain important things you need to look into is what is the curriculum they are following. So some of the schools follow a Montessori approach, a Waldorf approach, a mixed approach. Some are Regio schools, some follow different kind of pedagogical approaches, and a parent need to understand what the child is ready for. Certain children, they like to learn a lot with writing and reading, because they have been subject to that kind of atmosphere, while most of the children love to learn with a playway method of learning. So you need to look at the school and what is the curriculum, what is the methodology that they are teaching the children, with how they're imparting the education in the classroom. Well, once you have recognized that this is the curriculum I would want my child to be introduced to, and that the child would be ready for a formal school, prepared well for a formal school, certain other factors that you need to assess is the environment of the school. How the school looks, how clean it is, how much of hygiene is there, what kind of mindset the teachers have. Are the teachers friendly? Are the teachers loving? Have they got soft skills? Because parents, remember, preschool is not only about numbers and letters and alphabets and writing and rhymes and recitation and all of that. There are a lot of other factors, because your child's confidence, your child's love for learning, lifelong learning, that's a process the child is introduced to in a preschool. So those things need to be nurtured as well, and a lot of experiential learning activities and opportunities should be there. So look into that as well. The environment of the school, the way the class teacher talks to the child, the way the principal is, interacting with the parents. So observe all of those when you go to visit the school. Well, also the timings of the school will matter, because most of the parents are working parents, so you need to consider the timing, what time the school opens, whether it is aligning with your work time, how you're going to pick up your child. Again, the basic cleanliness that I would want to mention: the washrooms should be very clean, the play areas, the playthings should be washed. So all of these basic hygiene needs to be observed, because the child's health is also involved in this learning process. The child's mindset is involved. The child's overall, from head to toe, development is involved. It is a holistic development approach that we need to look into, and it is not only and should not be only based on academic learning. So how the child is prepared for a formal school is very, very important, but at the same time, whether the child is developing self-confidence, love for learning, whether the child is clear with the concepts, whether they are doing it through rote learning, or whether it is more through experiential learning where they are learning the concept in depth, all of that is very, very crucial in understanding the preschool you want to put your child into. And so parents, you have to be very mindful, very observant, and when you visit the school, please keep your eyes and ears open and also absorb the overall aura of the school, the vibration, so that if it resonates with you, you and your child is happy to get into the setting, then that is the perfect preschool for your child. I hope this video has helped you to understand how to go about a preschool, how to go in search of the best preschool that suits your child in the best way, because these are the most crucial years of a child's life. And if the preschool is good, if the child is introduced to the right learning approaches from the beginning of his or her learning journey, then definitely he or she will be ready to go get into a formal school and to really do well in life in terms of lifelong success, and also in terms of being a perfect, a complete individual. So stay connected with the Mockingbird Show. Until next time, when I come up with another interesting topic. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. I have reminded you at the beginning of the video as well, and I would love to see all of you stay connected with me. Thank you, and see you again next week. Bye-bye.